So I'm going to try and mimic what happens in the actual Formula One season in 2024, but I'm going to do it a year early by doing basically this, and by basically setting up the scenario in the 2023 year about exactly what's happening in this season. So I took, based on the last 4 races, I made a kind of a pecking order in the F1 Manager game, all the teams. I set all the contracts that end in 2024 to end of 2023. I am going to make sure that in 2024, or in this game, 2024, all these teams go to the same teams that they have already signed for. And then the rest that we don't know yet, that happens on its own. And in the meantime, I do a Formula One Manager career while we wait for the new F1 24 game and the Manager 2024 game to come out, where I will be doing them on my team because I'm absolutely a fan of that. For this particular season, I'm going to take over Haas. Absolutely middle of the road Haas. Literally the 6th best car on the grid. Shared. 1 and 2 is the best car, 3 and 4 is second, 5 and 6 is third, 7 and 8 is... So this is the 6th best car, so one driver falls out, we can get into the points. That's basically how I set it up. Alternatively, we also have AlphaTauri. I couldn't get them up, but the performance difference is not huge in certain aspects. So anyway, let's get into it. I'm gonna start developing... I've got the development on standard because of reason. So by day 36, in 36 days, we will have had everything. So that is... Oh yeah, also, just as a reminder, I've done Suzuka twice because we can't read, and I've skipped Jeddah. Because then I can get like the Japanese and the sprint race at China, so that we kind of have the same thing, because I can only do 23 races in the season. It is what it is. I can't really change it that much, so we're gonna have to be okay with how it is right now. It's unfortunate, but that's how we have to do it. Okay, time to do some performance targets. I think we can get to Q2. Q3 will be a little difficult. 2 drivers into Q2. And I'm gonna guarantee at least a small payout. We're gonna be doing a lot of simulation stuff because obviously this is an experiment. So if we put ourselves into it, the engine will give us the best result they can get based on the performance, is what I have learned. So I'm just gonna simulate most of it. Looking pretty good. 97, 93. Okay, this is a good starting point. In general, it's a good starting point. I want to see results. FP1, Red Bull is basically clear. Aston Martin is looking decent. Oscar Piastri, decent. Alpine is abnormally high. We need to rate Oscar more highly because he's struggling as opposed to the Alpines, which is not right. He's a little too low, too far down. He is better than Stroll, so I think his rating needs to be higher than Stroll. For the next race, I think I can edit that. That might work. Okay, let's start qualifying. Qualifying is something I am going to manage because I think qualifying will get us a better understanding. Nothing to worry about, I believe. No. We'll send them out as one of the first few people. Okay, Hulkenberg right behind. All right.
On the Delta. Mode in, please. Copy.
2/10. Piastri did a pretty decent job. I'm curious to see if they can improve. Daddy, that would be pretty funny. Okay, Hulkenberg has a decent gap. I think I feel like Magnussen is safe. Hulkenberg is not. There we go. Hulkenberg just didn't get a decent run out of that. So 9 and 10. Magnussen did it on one tire. Hulkenberg needed 2, but I think Hulkenberg will outperform. I'm gonna put them both on an older used set. You know what? No, I'm gonna put them on both on the same set. Okay. What can Hulkenberg do?
Green light.
Okay, both of them get, to be fair, a pretty clean run. 32-1, not looking terrible. On an extremely old run. All right. Okay. I don't think either one of them is going to get out of Q2, honestly. I'd be very surprised.
You are currently P9.
What's Hulkenberg going to
Okay,
do?
mode in. Cover that.
9 and 10.
Nice.
I feel like one
Good
one of them is going to get in,
Okay,
the other one
press
won't.
Press in button, and we'll box now. Good.
And we'll see. Ooh, Norris is out. Are they both in? They're both through. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to do a run in Q3. I think that's for the best because I think we saved tires for the race. I think that will be the safe bet. I think that's the safest bet here.
Okay, should be green.
We're just not going to do runs because we know for a fact we are nowhere close to getting ahead of these other guys. And both of us scraping through, not exactly a result that we expected. It is messing with the simulation somewhat. But I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Verstappen, after the first runs in P4, is weird. That is very weird. Sainz not really doing much. The lack of a run is important here, I think. Because our best run would have been close enough to dethrone George Russell at the very most. So I don't think there's going to be anything to expect here. I think we're going to go medium, soft, soft, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the best approach here. No fancy runs of.
And this is it, the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Okay, time to see where we can
And it's
be.
lights out, and away we go.
We're gonna turn on battle assist,
Okay, remember mode.
and we're gonna
push.
go just push on fuel. We're probably not gonna get points, and honestly, I'm okay with that. Okay, the McLaren race pace is very good. The moment these two drop the other driver, so one of the other drivers, so if Magnussen drops Hulkenberg or Hulkenberg drops Magnussen, that's when we're gonna just say defend with the driver that's behind. Because right now they're just holding up everybody behind them. I mean, there's a 14-second gap. Norris is absolutely pelting it down the grid. Our tire wear is not terrible, which is good to see, but... Oof. Perez is a pit stop. Ooh, Sainz struggling with the pit stops. Russell had a bad pit stop as well. Okay, I'm gonna pit around now, yeah, that's the best. Okay, we have an option of a medium. Where does this get us to? Around there. We could go on a hard. You know what? I'm gonna go for a... You know what? I am going to see what I can do in terms of strategies. Can we... I can do a single stop, one stop. It's about 8 seconds quicker. Alternatively, we could do a one stop to the hard. Or alternatively, we could do an aggressive medium run soon and then do a soft run. This is the fastest run, but this directly to soft is possible as a run. How about you? You know what? I'm gonna put Hulkenberg on the long run. And I'm gonna put you on the soft run, and we'll see who comes out on top. Because I'm curious to see. Ooh, pit stop errors. Because I think Magnussen can afford to be a little aggressive. Yeah. He can afford to be a little aggressive for the rest of the race. Meanwhile, Hulkenberg, not so much. Magnussen is gonna make some progress, but Ocon is kind of catching,
Quite hot, Kev.
kind of isn't. Okay, he will make it on the soft, so we'll see how he does. Okay, 13th. We're not gonna get points at the moment. But let's not forget. Yeah, he's gonna make it to his pit stop, and then we'll put him on aggressive.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Okay, 11th for Magnussen. Okay, Magnussen's ahead of.
Tyres are quite hot. Gabby.
I mean, we're getting close. We're getting close to points here, and Hulkenberg is making decent headway on this run. Okay, we're gonna come out right ahead of Hulkenberg, right behind Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg is in 11th. I think we're gonna finish 11th and 12th. What do you guys think? I feel like 11th, 12th is the best results we're gonna get here. Okay, Hulkenberg, you are not gonna fight your teammate. Okay, main thing is the moment they pass each other. Because Hulkenberg is not gonna be able to fight this. Can we get points? Okay, at 63%, we're gonna balance it out. We're gonna see 4 laps, Hulkenberg. That's what you need. 4 laps. Magnussen could get points here. I think Magnussen has points in the bag. 4 seconds to Russell, to Stroll. Go full deploy.
Pick the pace back up. Cover that.
Alrighty.
Perez has crossed the line first.
Good stuff.
Check your flag.
9-11.
A
Oh
really
boy.
strong
That.
drive.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. Okay. 9 and 11th place. That's 2 points on the board. Good stuff. Good shit from Magnussen here. Finishing ahead of one McLaren who needs to get a higher rating because he's got the fastest lap. So he has some pace, but he's not where we need to be. Carlos Sainz needs to be a little closer. Perez is the winner of the race. Okay. All right, that's surprising. We are in 6th. Haas is in 6th. Let's get into the next race. Do we have fast pit stop anywhere? No, we do not. No, we do not. That's fine. We're working on our errors because this is not something we want to have. A botched 12-second pit stop is not exactly what we want. That 12-second pit stop would have been 10th place for us, to be honest. Anyway, let's get into the next race. I'm gonna put in Oliver Bearman into the car of Magnussen because I think because he performed better. We need the other guy to perform well as well, so we might as well do our runs that we need to do. Simulate FP1. 15th and 16th. We're gonna struggle around this track, to be honest. There's gonna be a little bit of rain, so we need to play it cautious. To the best of our ability. We could probably get some decent results here. I think that's gonna be a decent setup as well. I think we're gonna get into 90s with both drivers. 95, 93, there we go. What did I tell you guys? We are pretty good at this. Let's take a look at what's going on with
Let's hope the teams took
in
full
terms
advantage
of
practice. It's time for
qualifying. Not gonna simulate it. We don't have much rain, but let's get into the actual. There seems to be rain about to start.
Okay, green light, green light.
We're gonna send out Magnussen first.
Radio check, Kev.
Radio's good.
Good for me too.
Eighth for Magnussen. 13th
You're currently
for Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg is getting the worst of the worst runs. I think Magnussen is alright. I think Hulkenberg does need a run. Oh, Hulkenberg is out. I don't think anyone's going to improve enough. Don't think anyone's going to improve. I think we're just going to end the session here because, I mean, we made it through, so... I mean, that's what we wanted, right? 2 drivers into Q2. That's what we wanted, and that's what we get, to be honest. All right. I'm gonna put this tire on both drivers. We're gonna send them out in tandem because they both need a clear run.
I don't see my tips.
And we're out. Oh boy. We are out of Q1, Q2. We couldn't get the run in we needed. Nars just doing a run as a formality. That's not going to be an improvement. It's unfortunate, but that's where we are. There are still chances of points in the race.
It's race day.
I'm gonna see a comparison of, wow. It's starting with some rain, apparently. It's gonna be raining for about the entire Grand Prix. So this entire thing has to be trashed. And the alternative strategy is second set of intermediates. I mean, that's the most ideal strategy. To be honest, I think we can pit on every single... We could pit on any lap at all. After lap... Okay, after this lap... We could pit at any point. So after lap 25, we can pit at any point and we would be saving time. Okay, between lap 25 and 33? Yeah, lap 25 and 33. Those are if there's any safety car at any point during those laps, we will be going to the pits to get new intermediates, because
Fans here in Melbourne
until then there's no point, no reason to get intermediates.
for the Australian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay. Here's see what's gonna happen.
Okay, ramp-up mode push. Copy that.
The two... Whoa. Two Red Bulls were out. What is it with Australia and Red Bull? Oh boy, the Ferraris.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that? The Ferraris are also got caught up in that. Possibly the Ferraris were out as well. It's gonna be damp, so we're gonna stick to this tire. We've not done anything with those tires.
We're ready
Whoa.
to get this race underway again.
Stroll is starting on the front row.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Verstappen gets a penalty, so he's gonna have a grid penalty. Alright, we're gonna push the fuel because we're never really gonna finish that fuel. And it's never gonna dry up at all, so we have nothing to worry about whatsoever. You know what? I'm gonna go aggressive and then see if I can make it work. No, I'm gonna go standard with Hulkenberg and aggressive with Magnussen. I feel...
Tyres are quite hot, Kev.
Copy that.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna have thermal
Slow
deg
down now.
kicking in pretty quickly. Our tires are better than the entire grid except for Norris. Norris is the only one that matches us in terms of tire wear.
Okay, Kev, when you can you tell us how the track is?
The track is definitely drying up. It is getting close.
Yeah, but it's gonna rain again.
There's been a crash.
There's a crash.
DRS enabled.
Penalty for Piastri. Piastri gets a penalty. Leclerc is basically at the back of the grid. Okay, I'm waiting for the safety car that should come out at any point. It could come out at any point. Yeah, we're running in the points with at least one driver. Okay, we could get points here, and I think we owe it to ourselves to get points here. Okay, I think I'm gonna go pitting. Think that might be the best course of action. Might be the best course of action here. Yeah. Pitting is probably the best option we have. And we're gonna go aggressive. Burn the tires.
Now what's happened with Gasly?
Stroll and Gasly, that's 2 positions? At the very least? It's 2 cars in the point. That's 3 drivers. 4 drivers out.
B plus on delta time.
Ooh.
Yep.
VSC ending.
Yes.
That's double points. Norris is on course to win his first race. Meanwhile, Magnussen
Tyres are
looking
quite hot.
Copy.
for 8th and does get it. Hulkenberg trying to look for 9th. And Hulkenberg get? Ooh. Ten laps to go. I'm curious to see. They're going softs. Ooh. Do we want to Okay, this is a very good time to consider. Okay, Magnussen is absolutely bellowing it. Hulkenberg, you're gonna go onto the soft to finish the race.
Albon has boxed.
Go
Okay,
maximum
good
attack.
finishes.
80% of the track has a dry line.
They're all on softs. Alright, you're going into the first softs as well.
DRS is enabled.
Mode push, mode push.
Bit late.
Okay. Hulkenberg, Magnussen is there. Okay. Could have been a better pit stop.
Just very tight.
Yeah, that's very tight, but Albon gets the absolute undercut of dreams. Eighth and ninth still. We're still in double point figures. Magnussen, fastest lap of the race. Come on, buddy.
Lando Norris wins it. He's first over the line.
Oh my god, Lando Norris wins in Australia.
That's the checkered flag.
6th and 8th plus for after a chaotic Grand Prix. That's mad. That's a mad lad. That's a mad result.
Nico Hulkenberg's
That's 8 positions gained. Magnussen, only 4/10 off of the fastest lap. Not bad. 2-stop. Fernando Alonso on the podium with a 2-stop. Lando Norris on a 1-stop. I want to look at the data view. Oh, Lando Norris just did the single stop. He went from intermediates to softs. That's all he did. And the Drivers' Championship, Lando Norris leads the Drivers' Championships ahead of Fernando Alonso, who is Max Verstappen is in P5 after 2 races. Haas is in 6th place. Aston Martin, Ferrari, and McLaren and Mercedes are all fighting, are all within 11 points of Red Bull. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Haas. Yes, let's go. Let's go. We get into the top 10 of the fastest pit stops. 3/10 off. But it's close. McLaren, absolutely god tier. I'm happy that we got points this race. Actually, I'm very happy. And we've got our first underfloor coming in right now. Our underfloor is in. What did we say? 3, right? We're gonna have our 3. We're just gonna do our 3. I think we found our match. I think Mercedes are the main team we want to beat. Alpine just gets completely whitewashed by us at this point. We're almost 0.1 ahead in every category except for high speed. In high speed, they are our match. So on this track, we might struggle. It's gonna rain on Sunday, so that's gonna be fun. Let's go into I'm gonna put that on there, and that's the only thing I'm gonna turn on. I'm curious to see how far we can get. Extremes are always the best way to go because I feel because then you get a very good understanding of where you're not supposed to be. So let's not forget we've got 2 drivers with penalties, grid penalties. So okay, that's a good spot to be, and let's simulate that as well. Where do we get? Where do we get? 12th. 14th. Did we just get? I thought I made a mistake, but oh my god, that's 100%. Jesus, okay. That's insane. That's insane. That's 100% organically. Okay, Hulkenberg now get. What? How did that happen? Okay, he's very confident with his setup right now. Magnussen, absolutely pinpoint.
Our weekend consists
Holy shit. Okay. We've got 2 drivers that are gonna get the most out of the car and are on absolute god tier. Okay. Time to go into qualifying. Qualifying is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Okay, who do we send out first? I think we're gonna send out Hulkenberg
Nico.
first.
Yep, pretty good.
Get loud and clear.
Yeah, he's gonna have a very bad run. Yeah, he had a terrible run.
and here we've got a yellow flag.
Can we make it through on this? I'm not so sure about Magnussen, so I'm gonna send Magnussen out on the same set of tires again. Yeah, no, he's not gonna improve whatsoever. With as much traffic as he's got, is not improving. Bud is not improving. But I think he's made it. Yeah, I think they've made it. I didn't really need to send them out, but I wanted to play it a little safe. Okay. It is what it is. They both need to go on new sets of tires anyway. I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna send out Magnussen now first,
Green
and then
light.
Hulkenberg right behind him.
Stay negative on the delta. Okay, Kev, mode in, please. Mode
Within 0.3 of a Red Bull.
Okay, you're currently P3.
Okay.
Good lap. Press in button.
Magnussen, you are gonna go out again, but I think Hulkenberg is okay. All things considered, I think Hulkenberg is fine.
You are now P10. Okay, Kev, mode in, please.
Yeah.
I think Hulkenberg is through, but Magnussen might not be. All things considered. Is Norris gonna get through? Nope. Piastri's out though. Okay. Teft 42,000. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, old friend? Who are you again? Sorry, that's mean. That's mean. Bad rates. Magnussen's run was just way worse. That's an insane lap time. Verstappen gets a pole and Leclerc starts on the front in P1 because he has a grid penalty because of crashing his own teammate out of the race, including himself. Pretty crazy. Crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. Anyway. Soft medium? I'm curious about the track. I'm gonna put mediums. And I think we could go to intermediates. Like so. Alternatively, we can go hards and then go on to intermediates. Guaranteed. And if there's a red flag, we're gonna be absolutely happy. I don't know. I'm very, very confused at the moment. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I think I'm gonna put Magnussen on the hard strategy. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Okay, how much quicker is the two soft runs? How much quicker are two soft runs before an intermediate run? A double soft run is actually quicker. Okay, I'm gonna go with mediums with Magnussen. I'm gonna go with the two softs and then intermediate with Mr. Hulkenberg. It's 4 seconds slower, but I think we get the most out of both strategies. We will know what to do in this scenario because I think we might get a red flag. If you get a red flag, I go to mediums and then I put them both on mediums and they go to the end.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Ooh, Norris is taking the hard strategy. Ooh. You know what? I'm just gonna go full push mode. It's gonna rain anyway. So I think we're fine.
You okay, Kev?
Yeah, my bad. Something.
There's a yellow flag now.
Yeah, there's a minor front wing damage. That's fine. We'll fix it during the main pit stop sequence. Okay. Can Hulkenberg get past Piastri? That's the main question I have at the moment. Yes, he can. Can he close the gap to Stroll? He is closing the gap to Stroll, who is closing the gap to Ocon, who is not really making headway into Russell.
We've got a yellow flag here.
It's red flag.
That comes out perfectly for us. Three minutes after restart, light rain. So we're gonna go on softs. We're going softs with both drivers. And this comes out perfectly for Hulkenberg because that's when he's gonna pit anyway.
Here we go once more. The track
And
is
all 20
ready.
drivers start the race again.
Drivers.
Piastri lost out a lot.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay, Kev, no more lifting coast.
Plenty of K1 available when you need it.
Oh, frick. I forgot about the front wing change for Magnussen. Go full attack mode, buddy.
Is more weather coming? More rain?
Copy.
You're going intermediates right now. Let's go, bud. P5 for Hulkenberg.
Back a little bit.
Holy shit. All right. Hulkenberg getting us into a lofty P5 out of nowhere. He's holding back Hamilton like an absolute Chad that he is, and that's commentator's curse. Okay. I'm prioritizing the lack of a loss of losing positions for Hulkenberg. I just don't want to lose too many positions. And you are gonna go for high risk. You're gonna go for overtakes, bud. Okay. I'm gonna go for the same design. And I'm gonna go for maximum attack. Honestly, I don't care about the tire temperatures. 'Cause I have a feeling Magnussen could actually make up some more positions by just having fresher tires. Okay.
Okay, we're out of DRS.
Copy.
Okay. Magnussen doesn't really make up that many positions. Hulkenberg crashes out of points. Oh no!
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Who gets a penalty for it? Who gets a penalty for?
VSC. Okay, Kev, Albon went off. Caution for debris.
Is everyone okay?
Virtual safety car ending.
Copy.
Jesus.
Okay, Kev.
Albon absolutely trashing our race. And that Russell's as well. Damn it.
That was superb.
Oh, that's...
Well done, man.
Ah, damn. Well, unfortunate.
No Hulkenberg.
It's unfortunate that this was this is the way it's gonna end, but it's unfortunate that that's how it was supposed to happen. But it is what it is, and Cam Magnussen still holds on there. Structures, we're still in 6th place. Alpine gets 5 points on us. Only AlphaTauri and Alfa Romeo still have to score points. I mean, Red Bull versus Ferrari happening over here. Mercedes, McLaren, and Aston Martin are fighting it out for P3. And we've got another pit stop, a little higher, better than the one we had last time around. And we gain another 8 points. Over there, this was a wing change, so that's understandable. That's 5 seconds. 2.7, 3.1, that's not bad. They're getting more and more consistent, less mistakes. And as it stands, I'm liking our prospects. And what are we missing? We're missing our new chassis. The single one we made. And our suspension is missing. Alright, our side pod is not looking great. Our gearbox is toast. And it's unfortunate, but it's looking great. Ollie Behrman gets some smoothness improvements. I mean, could be better, but it's looking good. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next races where we do as if we have China. And then we'll do one race per episode. And I think I'll upload it the Friday before the race. The real life race. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.